Welcome back to another day of Lockdown to Liberty. It's great to have you tuning in with us again. And we hope that you're going to get a lot out of today as we think about some physical fitness with Leila and a dance fitness session. And then as we sort of engage our brains and get thinking about how we can work towards creating a better, brighter future for ourselves with Julia, our life coach. But enough from me. Let's get on with today's session and hand over to Leila.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to your physical dance section of Lockdown to Liberty. We hope you had fun the other days that you've been joining in. We're going to get straight into our fitness session today, so make sure you've got plenty of space around you, a bottle of water if you need to, and no obstacles in your way. Let's get cracking. We're going to start by kicking straight off with our fitness today. Have fun with me, get some space around you, grab a bottle of water. We're going to start with some knee bends, down and up. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Another set of those, keep going, keep those knees nice and soft, don't jog your knees too much. Good, we're going to add some swings of the arms, out, and good stuff. You should feel the energy rising in your body a little bit. That blood start pumping round. Good job, let's get the arms all the way up. Up, touch. Up, touch. Good job. Up, touch. Up, touch. Well done, here we go. Good, we're going to vary the step. We're going to take the arms out, up, out, up, out, up. Good job. Well done. Let's get ready to jump and pop. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Light bounces. Pump those arms. Yeah, here we go. Let's take a little jog on the spot. We're going to turn that jog around to face the back. Keep that jogging going. Turn the jog around to face the front. Jog. Well done everybody. Bringing that jog down, stepping those feet out on the sides. Lovely, let's go back to our deep knee bends. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Add those arm swings. Well done everybody. Let's take them all the way up. 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 Good. Make sure they're tapping at the top. Really swinging those arms. Well done everybody. And we go out and up. Out and up. Lovely. My feet are just stepping left and right. Good job. Okay, folks, let's take step to the front and back. Step to the front and back. Now with a squat. And squat. And squat. Well done. Shoulders. Nudge. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Yeah. Look how groovy you all look. Really enjoy it. Change it up, get a bit more funky. Well done everyone. Good job. March it out as we finish. Take that deep breath in. Woo, and shake it all out. Well done everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. You certainly deserve a drink, so do go and grab one. I hope you've had fun this week. Do join us next week for another 5 days where you get to keep yourself fit and healthy and motivate your mind. We'll see you next week guys, take care.
Hello and welcome to another session of Coaching with Julia. Before we start today, have you got your pen and paper ready? Great. Now remember, if I speed ahead, you can pause the video or of course watch it back a second time. Now remember, let's put aside any distractions. I want you to just have this moment again for yourself, to think about yourself. Ready? We're going to take 2 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. There is no failure, only feedback. So said author and mentor Robert Allen. Do you believe that? There is no failure, only feedback. Well, you might be saying, well, of course there's such a thing as failure. I've experienced it. And you'd be right. There is such a thing as failure if you choose to view your experiences in this way. But just remember, failure is not a real physical thing in the real world. It is a name that we give to our mistakes. It is a name made up in our minds. It's a way of labelling certain events, but it is not the only way, and it is not a very helpful way. Let me explain. If I try and do something and it doesn't work out the way I hoped, I would say it failed. I might even say I failed. If this happens more than once, I might take it one step further and say that I am a failure. Once I start thinking of myself in this way, my expectations every time I try something new will be that I am a failure. Therefore, I am likely to fail. The worst case scenario here is that I might not even bother trying anymore. So how could we think differently? Well, if I think of every new thing that I try as an experiment, then the result, good or bad, is just valuable feedback. If it works first time, then great. If it didn't, then it's feedback about what not to do next time. Then we have vital information about what to do next time, as we have already eliminated some options. The best example of this mindset is Thomas Edison. When asked how he felt after failing over 10,000 times before eventually inventing the light bulb, he famously said, "I didn't fail, I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." He also said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." When did we start believing that we would get things right first time anyway? We didn't believe this when we were kids. Perhaps you remember how many times it took you to learn to tie your shoelaces, or how long it took to learn to skip with a skipping rope, or to swing a swing on your own, or to ride a bike. You might remember the frustration as you tried and tried again and it didn't work. But do you also remember the amazing sense of satisfaction when you eventually cracked it? How pleased you were because the success was all your own, and how you wanted to show absolutely everybody what you could do. The process of learning something or trying something new is the same for adults too. And with the right mindset, we can absolutely have that same sense of satisfaction and that same success. So who do you most resonate with? A person who uses failure as a personal label for your mistakes, or even worse, for yourself? Or with Thomas Edison, who understood that there is no failure, only valuable feedback that gives you vital clues about what to try next? I want you to think now about the area of your life that you've chosen to work on first. Remember, you picked that one priority area of your life that you'd like to improve on, and you've written a statement stating exactly what it is you want in this area. So my question is, what do you think is going to be the greatest challenge or the biggest obstacle that you will face in moving forward in this area now? Maybe you think time is going to be a factor, in which case I want you to write down exactly how much time. Maybe you think that money is going to be your biggest obstacle. Write down exactly how much money. So write down your challenge and be really specific about it. Next, I want you to think of efforts that you've already made or you've made in the past to move towards what you want in this area of your life. Firstly, remind yourself of times when you've faced this challenge or even different challenges. Can you remember what you've done that has been successful? Write down a list of things on your paper that you've done that have been successful in moving forward in this area of your life or overcoming those challenges. Can you also remember what's not been successful? You might not like thinking about these things, but remember that you need the feedback of all the things that didn't work in order to work out what to try out next. Write down your list of things that you've done that have not been successful when trying to overcome challenges or moving forward in this area of your life. Now, you hopefully have some really valuable information in front of you about which of your actions have been successful and which ones haven't. You're in a position now to use this information to help you to decide what it is you want to do next. Your challenge for today is to go away and to think about what you have learned from this process. I want you to look at your lists and to write down the following things. So number one, what will you do again that worked really well before? Number two, what will you definitely not do again because it didn't work before? And number three, what will you do differently? You have the opportunity now to use your feedback to keep on trying until you succeed.
If you have any questions about anything that you've seen or heard today, or you'd like to find out about more support that could be available to you, then please do get in touch. You can email and we will respond as quickly as we can and seek to see how else we might be able to help you, or if we can put you in touch with other people that might be able to offer more support that you need. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to Lockdown to Liberty. We hope you found it helpful, and make sure that you come back tomorrow for more fitness and more thought. And we hope you have a really good day.